Hi, my name is Trav, and I'm sitting here by this stream with Henry David Thoreau today. 100 years later, we've got Alan Watts, right? I wish I would have known about him and what he had to say about Christianity. My brother died a couple of years ago, and one of the things he left behind was Walden Pond by Henry David Thoreau, and I've been reading it ever since. That's me picking on the guitar right there. The vast majority of the music on my channel is composed and performed by myself, Travelin' Trav. This is a funky little groove I'm playing on bass. I like to use this in a lot of my videos. I'm trying to tell you a whole lot of stuff about me so that you'll like to subscribe to my channel. So here's what I've been up to. About 5 years ago, I stepped away from everything, kind of like Henry David Thoreau, and I've just been out there sucking the marrow out of life. I hope you'll come and check out my YouTube channel. Lots of music, lots of philosophy. I laugh, I cry, I sing. And remember, strengthening a tribe member deepens a tribe. Depth tribes feed the world. Labor and the expression of worth. Transrational blues. I wept for the women who had lost me as I waited in the oneness I'd found. I forgave all those deities who had crossed me as I led my body to the burial ground. Yeah, I laid my body in the ground. I sang all those songs that I'd never sung before. I blessed the rich, gave my heart the poor. The doves, they chanted sacraments while the grackles screamed for more. I sang all those songs that I'd never sung before. Yeah, I sang all those songs I'd never sung. Sang all those songs. The words, they disappeared peripherally. The language of the moment is rooted deeply now. As I invited death to set me free, the wreckage of the past, no sway, no how. The wreckage of the past, no sway, no how. The sunshine, she's the answer to our prayer. Our brothers ride that light beam through the sky. The power of Hiroshima lay in MC Square. The desperation falls on you and I. Yeah, the desperation falls on you and I. The desperation falls. Resentment may lie toxic in the soil for years before we know it's even there. 7 billion souls coming to a boil. The walls are being built now everywhere. Yeah, the walls are being built now everywhere. So won't you find your love, brothers and sisters? Make your pilgrimage to the deep recesses now. The time for drawing closer is the time already here. The wreckage of the past, no sway, no how. Oh, the wreckage of the past, no sway, no sway, no how. I've been at this yurt for the past couple of weeks now, courtesy Ross and Allison. Thank you so much. Travelin' Trav is a singer, songwriter, poet, essayist, metaphysical therapist, teacher, healer, father, and an advocate for the homeless and neurodivergent. He is an encourager, a deeply flawed human being, and a somewhat reluctant, yet grateful, follower of the one that we have called Jesus. Trav's working practice is now an integration of his diverse career experiences, which includes time in the military, police, academia, and physical therapy. His personal journey to overcome genetically inherited trauma makes him an expert on mental health issues and trauma recovery. Humanity is making the leap into the non-dual. We are moving beyond the binary into a more fluid state. This is evident in our most recent explorations of gender identification. In the depths of Christ, there is no male or female. Travelin' Trav is developing educational materials which encourage the alignment of our rational and mystical senses. These educational tools will help us to manage this species-wide transition in our consciousness. Together, we are developing a new language to describe this caramelized, dystopian world in which we live. Because we are stumbling toward our next evolutionary threshold, we must learn to both sing the blues and transcend the oppression that inspired the blues in the first place. We rise above our tendency to manifest as either the oppressed or the oppressors. Labor and the Expression of Worth is Trav's compassionate philosophical container which creates the necessary inner space to hold multiple perspectives simultaneously. Labor and the Expression of Worth is a context in which we may align our work with one another around our deepest common values. We must educate, strengthen, and encourage one another. Strengthening a tribe member deepens a tribe. Deep tribes can feed the world. It is essential that the consciousness level of our species is deepened. We need a new perspective from which to solve the diverse and many problems that humanity has created for itself. In order to raise our consciousness, we must encourage deep communication between the generations. Trav is reaching out to the generations who came before him and after him. Thank you for supporting Travelin' Trav by contributing monthly through Patreon. Every little bit helps. May we discover our deepest common values together and align our efforts appropriately. The future of our species depends on it. Strengthening a tribe member deepens a tribe. Depth tribes feed the world. Sincerely, Travis Irwin.